Switching to runway 33 left and right. So runway 33 left, taxi via Bravo, Bravo 4.
Taxi via Bravo, Bravo 4 to 33 left, 92 o'clock.
Alright, we're clear right and left, forward.
Ground track 126 Hotel Foxtrot, run up is complete.
Alright, going through this tunnel down here,
November 126 Hotel
this
Foxtrot,
alleyway,
we're changing to
can get
runway
really
33
squirrely
left and right.
with the
Hold
winds.
short of runway 24 Bravo.
It's called mechanical turbulence, the wind's bouncing off the walls,
Bravo 126 Hotel
and there's
Foxtrot.
gaps in between the buildings. So like last week when I had like 35, 40 knot winds, I was coming down and it almost pushed me into the hangar.
Yeah.
Because we're light. See, a little push, a little bit push right there, so fix that. Stay over the center line. There we go. Nice and slow, nice and slow. If you remember, all the inputs are like nice and slow and easy, controlled. Ground helicopter 555, uniform Papa at AP ramp, like the hover taxi whiskey fair for departure.
Helicopter 555 uniform Papa, Long Island ground. Hover taxi to Whiskey Pad, contact tower.
5 uniform Papa, hover taxi to Whiskey fair, contact tower. Alright, so give me frequency for me, please. The frequency button.
2.5 mile left base, runway 24, you
so
clear,
this is a
touch and go.
movement area.
After your touch and go, extend
sure
your
there's
up when we'll
nothing
be
there.
switching runways.
And make sure that
touch and go number 2, we're looking for the traffic and extend upwind after the touch and go. 124 o'clock.
taxiway's clear.
145 Hotel Foxtrot, continue downwind, you'll be number 4.
Alright, who's landing?
Continue downwind, we'll be number 4. 145 Hotel Foxtrot.
I heard him talk about changing the runway, so the winds have picked up. On tower, helicopter 555, uniform Papa, Whiskey Pad, ready for departure.
Helicopter 5 uniform Papa, hold your position there, we're switching runways.
Alright, 5 uniform Papa, hold position. I'll come up here.
145 Hotel Foxtrot, number 3, Bond Company, beam you on the left downwind, report that traffic in sight.
We'll be number 3 and we'll look for that traffic.
Alright, so my right tail is clear.
Too far.
So I'm just going to make a left pedal.
Number 546, left turn when able, contact ground.
And we got Alpha 1 and we'll contact ground Blue 546.
November 302 Lima, you a tower?
See the windsock's behind me. So,
Long Island Tower, 302 Lima, about 2 to the northwest of the field. Touch and go.
02 Lima, reduce your speed and continuing downwind runway 24. We'll be switching runway shortly.
Water down and we'll be...
just let it settle.
302 Lima.
124 Hotel Foxtrot, start your base.
Well, that's generally how you put down, is you just let it settle.
Hotel Foxtrot company is on a 1.5 mile right base to following on the site.
So whenever you have to speak over them.
3, runway 24, you cleared to land.
So when you like to when the touchdown land, it's just let it settle, let gravity take over. What happens if you push it down? You have to cushion, and then you wind up all squirrely all over the place. Just let it settle and it comes right down. So just hold, stay on with me. Take your feet off the pedals. Just put your hand in here on the clutch so you feel what I'm doing, and keep your hand on the cyclic. So I'm just going to pick up, and I just want you to get a feel. We could practice hovering here while we're waiting. Eyes outside. Always eyes outside in distance. We don't care about the gauges. Find neutral. Just everything, then come straight up. So come up a little bit higher, and then we'll hold
302 Lima State type aircraft.
That's R22.
So make sure you just have positive control, like you are controlling the helicopter. It's not loosey-goosey.
Yeah.
And you just don't know
Make a left turn at Bravo, left turn contact ground.
So come back towards me a little, because we're going to the right, so come back a little bit to the right.
Papa, I'm going to tell you, ready?
Your Papa ready.
Helicopter 555, uniform Papa, north of 24 at all times, heading 060 out below 600. Whiskey Pad, clear for takeoff, the winds are 01011, gust 17.
Alright, you have a clear for takeoff, north runway 24 at all times, out of below 600, clear for takeoff. I'm heading 060.
Sirius 302 Lima, traffic is a Cessna 1 mile left base, descending out of 500 feet, reported site.
We'll start pushing through.
Negative contact, 02 Lima.
Get the little rumbles, and we start pushing through nice and easy, not too much. We don't want the nose pointed all the way down, just enough to get us forward. So once we get our speed, 40, 50, 50 knots.
We got the traffic in.
And we start bringing the nose up, on, and we hold it forwards. So I'm just checking the runways. It's clear, even though it's not active. I always check just in case someone wasn't paying attention.
302 Lima taken.
Traffic in sight, 02 Lima.
02 Lima, pass behind that traffic, flighting 150, change to runway 33 right.
We want to stay on heading 6, so just a little bit.
33 left, 33 right's a little bit too short.
Hold it forwards, let's get some
02 Lima, change to 33 left, to call your base.
33 left, we'll call the base, 02 Lima.
Just hold it forward. Yeah, just right there, good. As I said, then we try to keep it in trim. We want to be above 40 knots, 400 feet, but that's in the height velocity chart. We looked at it, so if we lost our engine, most people wouldn't be able to get enough forward airspeed to flare and touch down underneath like 350 feet, 400 feet if they're less than 40 knots. The best rate of climb is between 55 and 60, so I'm going to push it over just to get forward airspeed, and now I'll bring my nose back up for my climb. I could pull all available power with the collective, so I have up to 23 inches, so I could pull it.
Papa radar contact altitude.
All right, 5 Papa, 500 feet. I'm going to start leveling out because he wanted us at 600.
Scott 124 Alpha Foxtrot, make fly heading 150, change to runway 33 right.
So he limited us at altitude because he has planes around us doing pattern.
124 Alpha Foxtrot, turn left heading 150, change to runway 33 right.
Just left forward pressure.
150, change 33
Get us to
right.
60 knots.
145 Alpha Foxtrot, turn left at whiskey contact. Are you going up for another or are you going to park?
I don't shut off.
We'll go to park 145 Alpha Foxtrot.
145 Alpha Foxtrot, turn right at whiskey contact ground.
Whiskey contact ground 145.
So we just want to push a little forward, then wait a second.
Look up the flag uniform pop out of below 1,400 to first heading 060.
All right, 5 Papa, out of below 1,400, heading 060. All right, where's the thing? All right, so we can climb back up. So we still.
02 Lima extended down, I'm going to have two Cessnas holding apart, Friday.
So just hold the forward airspeed. We raise the collective a little and try to bring our nose up. I know it's like counter-intuitive, keeping the airspeed and giving the nose up. But you see like how our nose is like this? We're not climbing. Even though it's showing it, we're not climbing. So what I'll do, I'll also get my airspeed, and then I'll bring my nose up. You see? And then it bounces up.
Yeah.
So I could pull the collective too. The help collective changes the pitch angle of the blades. So I could pull it up to 23 inches and that helped me climb faster. No, it's a lot going on. And he's trying to hear me out with this. We'll work on it when I get out here. So the big thing is, right, don't get fixated on the instruments. Look at the instruments. We got our instruments, and eyes back outside. Getting fixated will disorientate you, make you feel sick, and make you overcorrect.
Yeah.
So we check our we do our input. Nice easy input, then eyes back outside. It takes a second for the helicopter to catch up. No, so it's pretty hazy out here. So we're going to level off at about 1,000. And generally that's when we fly at 1,000 feet. So IX for 060 heading, that's the heading for the what's it called, the runway. So I stay a little bit this side of it, so in case that plane's coming in and out, so we're not too close to the approach and departure path. Alright, so we're at 1,000 feet. So I'm going to push forwards a little bit, pull up on the power so we don't descend, and get us to 65 knots.
Touch and go on the go left traffic.
That's going to go to the left 3, touch and go number 1.
There we go.
124 for Foxtrot number 1,
Yeah, so just hold it there between 65 and 70. Don't ease up, keep it forward, keep the pressure applied. Yep. Let's just level the ship. There we go, perfect. 1,000 feet, 65 knots.
After touch and go right traffic.
Right traffic after the touch and go, what's the park?
So we're just trying to hold it there. Just get a feel. Hold it. Then eyes back outside. It helps if you have
you could bring it in tighter, direct the numbers.
if you get like something in the horizon to pick out.
What's the park?
Yep, so see how you're pushing a tiny bit to the left? So just try to find center on the cyclic. Right. There we go. And then just hold forward pressure. The big thing is just holding forward pressure. Ease up a little bit. So I just want you to feel things on your own. So you ease up, you see the nose comes up.
Yeah.
We slow down, we climb. So that's what it is. So you don't ease up. And if what happens, say you push too forward. So we push a little forwards, we push too much forwards. So you see we start descending and speeding up.
Yeah.
So that's the thing is you just find the airspeed you want to fly at and just hold it there.
1,200, they're going to the parallel.
We try to stay always above 65 and at 1,000 feet. But anywhere between 65 and 75 is fine. So just eyes outside, relax, look around. I always go down, check my gauges too. Everything's still in the green, just like when you drive your car. Copy is right at the 10, so I might pull it up just a hair,
line up 08 traffic
like
company, set it down.
Line up at light 32.
That's good. I have visible moisture out there. You see these clouds and the mist. So I know I have moisture in the air.
136 Alpha
So I definitely want to keep it away from freezing. I'm going to look around.
Exiting Airspace Radar Service, clock via Fox, exchange approved, take care.
I do have stuff you have today.
90 Alpha Foxtrot, East South Company at your 10 o'clock.
I think that was me.
90 Alpha Foxtrot, pass behind them, but do not follow them, they're going to the parallel. Got 126 Delta Fox, runway 33 left, clear for takeoff, 104017.
All right, so we're coming to the edge of the airspace. That's the inner circle that has 5 miles.
Delta Fox, turn base, runway 33 left, clear to land number 1.
So then what, you switch frequencies? You
No,
just-
no. No, I stay because we're the closest to them.
Yeah.
But say we were flying by Republic, I would switch over to Republic. If I was flying by Kennedy or Newark or LaGuardia, anywhere else, Brookhaven. But we're close enough, we're not going to go too far away from here, so I just leave him, I turn him down. Because he'll still see me out here on the radar anyway.
Yeah.
But I turn him down so we could talk or whatever. I just wanted to make sure I didn't mess up the score. Can't really hear him. Helicopter. Avoid the flow of fixed aircraft. And we always want to know where our winds are. So we always want to know the direction. So we never land or take off with the tailwind. Everything's always into the wind. So what we use wind indicators. So of course, the trim strings help too if you see it blowing one way really hard. We have a GPS down here, that bottom number, that's our ground speed, 43 knots.
126 Delta Fox,
That's our
30 degrees left.
That's our airspeed, 60 knots. So that's showing almost a 20-knot headwind. So it sounds like we got a wind, coming right into us, right? We look for flags down on the ground. But you got to understand, on the ground, it's not always the same as up in the air.
Yeah.
All right, so we look for flags. We look for steam or smoke or whatever. There's a lot of plants and stuff around here. You'll see steam coming up, especially in the winter. And if you're over water, you could look at the water ripple. So we're outside the airspace. So I want you to hold the forward airspeed above 60. Just get comfortable, eyes outside. All right, so whenever you make turns or you do anything, you always clear yourself. So you clear yourself. So you look all the way around. So we're clear on the right, we're clear forward, and we're clear left. I look at all my gauges real good. It's all green. And then I'll do my maneuver. So I want you to come to the right a little bit. So eyes outside. And we're just going to ride around here to the right. Oh, we descended a little.
Tower, were you looking, I'm just taking the position, were you looking for clearance?
So just hold that forward.
Hold your position.
So try to hold it level.
We brought this in, lifting up
There we go. Hold it. And we're good. So keep the forward pressure at 65 knots. You can remember, when you turn in the winds and stuff, it's going to affect you different. You might have to push a little bit more, a little less. Just have to compensate for that. All right. Looking around, it's pretty hazy. It's crappy. It's hard to see. We'll keep everything loose. So I just want to make sure we stay out of our airspace. So I want you to get a feel too, like get a 65. And like I say, you hold it, we'll be porpoising, you're speeding up.
Yeah.
So down, we're going up and down. So that's what I say, you won't hold it, steady airspeed. For all your inputs, it's just one input. I did this forward, and then I wait a second. It takes a helicopter a few seconds to catch up.
Yeah.
All helicopters, it takes a little time, and then you fix whatever you have to afterwards again. So we got to spec to 65. So what I would like you to do is slowly make left and right turns. So the big thing is just nice and easy, just gradual. We don't need to go like this, unless you want to do it on purpose for playing around or whatever. But for natural, normal flying, you'll just nice and easy, just a little bit to the left. We want to stay in trim. So I'll clear our left side, all clear left. So we come a little bit to the left, a little bit more, and then we'll come back to the right. Same thing, we'll just look out the window real quick, make sure we're not going to turn into anything. Just keep it in trim. I got the pedal, so I'll do it in trim.
Now, if you make those hard turns, will it show on like your manifold pressure or anything like that?
No. You might wind up climbing or turning, and you don't do it more because it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And it's a lot more, worried about running into something. Even if someone's coming up and I miss them, if I'm going nice and slow, generally they'll see me doing that.
Yeah.
If I do it really fast, they might have a reaction in time. So we could do it tight, so like this. So it's like, see, it's always a chance of pushing the nose down and up. Around this way, you see my descent. I have a little bit of a descent. And you see it's a little more rumbly.
Yeah.
It's not as comfortable, especially with the two-bladed. But you can do it. It's just not as comfortable.
Yeah.
So we get it down to 1,000. Little right pedal. All right, so keep forward cycling. 65. Hold this at 65. So make a turn left and right. So I would peek down at the VSI gauge too. So if you feel you're descending, you just pull up the collective a little to help, and just hold the airspeed. The big thing for keeping straight level and easy flight is keeping on your airspeed and your trim. Because if you're out of trim, it throws everything off. If you keep on slowing up, speeding up, you're all over the place. So we got an antenna out there, so we're going to turn soon. All right, so come back to the right. So it's nice and easy, turn. All right, nice and easy, pull the collective, keep our descending. Always just keep the forward pressure for the airspeed. We climbed a little, that's fine. Let's get our airspeed back, 65 knots. We're going to head down this way towards LA. Out over here.
Tower, 23 left, line up 08, traffic in the base turn to the parallel.
So push me, get me back to 65. So it's nice and easy. Got your arm rested, feels comfortable, right?
Yeah.
So you push over a little bit to get your forward airspeed. You just, if you feel you're descending, well, we'll climb higher. But you got to keep the input in. So just a little bit more. All right, come to the right. You see the white building out there, right in front of you?
Yeah.
Just aim for that. So just hold the airspeed for that. We climb, so I'm going to just bring us down a little. So just hold this airspeed.
2, ready.
We'll come a little bit more to the right.
23 left, clear to take off, make a left traffic.
Keep the forward airspeed. Good. There's the monument right there, the flag, the concrete, the point right there. Isn't that supposed to be like the highest point of the island, I think? I don't know. Good, good. So yeah, don't get fixated, look at it, see what happens, do whatever input you need, and then eyes back outside. That's the most important thing. Most important thing, I'm holding that forward airspeed. There's the LIE. So there's an out-of-airport landing spot. It's an old abandoned movie theater out here in Sable. So I always practice going in there. So we'll do like a practice approach into that.
Company ahead to your right is making right traffic.
So it's out over here to the right. It's right at the edge of our airspace. There's our airport right there. The white building behind it is the Central Ice Court building. So those are good reference points. So you know how far you're out. So that's 5 miles. There's the movie theater lot. There's what, Sam's Club over here. We can stop to get there's those, where's Sam's? That's Sam's, right? No, that's Target. That's Sam's. So we can stop and get a hot dog. So there's the movie theater lot I like to go into. So I'm going to raise our car heat. So we're going to descend. So when you descend in a helicopter, it isn't like in the movies where you see them push over like this. We keep it level. So the first thing I always say is establish your airspeed, and then lower collective. So lower and collective, we're reducing the power to the engine. So we use right pedal, because remember our pedals, the left pedal is the power pedal, the right pedal is the when you don't have power. It just adjusts the torque, the torque. So descending, but you see nice and level and flat, it's much more comfortable. Yeah. See, I let myself slow up, I shouldn't have. So I'll just get a little bit forward airspeed. I want to get down to about 600 feet. Oh, see? But you see, if you push your nose over, you're descending like this, it's uncomfortable, you start speeding up and everything. So we just level out. So only level out at 600, hold on forward airspeed, so I'm applying power. And I had to get left pedal to keep it in trim. So we have a school. Big thing is you try not to overfly school. You don't want to kill someone's little crotch goblin. Crash into them. All right, so what we do when we fly out of airport, it's called out-of-airport landing. And we use an acronym. Like I said, we use acronyms for a lot of things. So I use ATWHEEL. So that's area, terrain, winds, hazards, entry, exit, landing spot. So that's my area, that little black area over there. So terrain would be, I have all the trees, bushes, around there's poles, there's all these car lots and everything down there, sort of thing. So my winds, I know my winds were coming from the northwest. I got 35 knots, almost 50 knots, so it's 15 knot headwind. Usually they have steam down here at one of these plants. That always helps, but I don't see it yet today. So hazards. Hazards would be any people, person, zombies, dogs, wires, poles, someone's flying a kite or whatever, something that could cause you to crash or you can injure or hurt someone down there. So what you do is, the first, and E is for entry and exit. So I'm entering from the southwest, I'm exiting northeast, and my landing spot's the blacktop at the top. So I would come around at a 600-foot altitude, right? So we keep it off your shoulder, you're the pilot, so you keep it off your shoulder, not too tight. You want enough nice, easy turn, so when you turn, it's nice, down on its side. So let's get our forward airspeed, 600 feet. So we want it like 60 knots, 600 feet. So you got off your shoulder, you're looking, you're checking, oh, what do I have here? I don't see any people, I don't see animals. A lot of times there's boats and dropped off in there, garbage in there and stuff. You don't see birds. If you fly down by the ocean water, you always see a lot of birds and stuff. You don't want to go near someone flying up into you. So we're making a nice circuit recon. Maybe we get low enough, I'll ask Sam's to throw us a hot dog. Right in front of us. It's a nice and easy, nice turn. Keep it off your shoulder, so keep the turn in nice and gradual. Swing out far enough. So what I do for this spot, I just swing out almost before those power lines, come over the top of that, you know, star-shaped house. So just keep our forward airspeed and just bring us around nice and easy. You know, you'll learn patterns, how we do things.
Yeah.
And then when you're doing your check ride, it'll be in the airport, so we'll work on the patterns there for doing stuff. But this stuff, he'll have you pick somewhere out, you know, here somewhere and do it. So I go over the building, make sure it's all clear. Same time, I'm checking around, making sure nothing's changed for my landing spot. Everything's still good. Get my airspeed. So once we start our downwind to come back around, we got to do our downwind check. So we raise the carbeat, like I said, because we're going to descend. So carbeat's up. All my gauges in the green. Fuel is good. Carbeat's good. No warning lights. We are still clear left, forward, and right. I don't have anyone coming around. So we'll start swinging around again. I come out, you see this little triangle building out there. Just before that, I'll turn in. It all depends on the winds, too. Keep it in trim. Keep our airspeed. So this would be our downwind for our landing. You have different stages. Upwind when you take off, crosswind, downwind, base, and then final. So this would be our downwind. Here's my triangle building I always use. Watch my airspeed. I don't see any other indicators out here for the wind, so I'm still going to go off. The winds are coming off the northeast. So keep the forward airspeed. Don't turn too much. A little bit more, just you want to be nice, comfortable turn in. But this one, I always swing out a little bit over these houses, and before the school, I'll turn in. You got the forward airspeed? Just a little more forward airspeed. Pull left pedal for trim. Come around nice outside. Looking around to make sure I don't see anybody. No birds, no nothing. Anything be an issue, and I'll start slowly descending. Nice and easy. I don't want a big descent rate. So I'll turn in a little bit before that. Sometimes you'll have to just adjust depending on which way the winds are coming. So now I know the winds are coming this way. So I know they want to push me a little this way. So I'll just, you know, cheat a little, just cut in a little bit tighter. They're playing baseball. Are they? Or? Yep. Not very much movement. All right. I'm really high, so I'm really high. I should have gotten down a little bit lower. So we turn in. This is our base. Now we're going to turn our final in. So nice and slow, like I said. We'll come in, keep our turn in. So we want to head almost northeasterly over there. So when you come into places like this, especially you don't know and whatever, you look for any power lines, poles or anything, and you fly over the top of them. Mm-hmm. Never in between, because if you do, you could always hit a wire or something.
Yeah.
So just come back and cycle towards me a little, so we level out. Yeah. Let's get up there again. And we'll just come straight in. So I got the pole right down there in front of me. I got the trees, so I want to make sure I clear my trees. Don't want to slow up too much. Want to keep some of the forward airspeed. There we go. Just a tad to the left, cyclic. We're still 40 knots, so it's good. Feel comfortable. Lower the collective to flatten out a little, so it makes it a little smoother. I got my landing spot up there. Coming in nice and easy.
Now you don't have to worry about like debris in the parking lot getting picked up.
Yes, yeah, you do look for stuff. Yeah, absolutely, you look for stuff like that. I've been flying in for years, so I generally know what's in here, and that's the reason why you do a high recon. If you're not 100% positive, you do a low recon at about between 300 and 400 feet. I used to train for that, but Mike Conti, the guy who does it, I got birds right there, he only wants you to do the high recon. So we come to a stable hover. So we'll pedal, stable hover, and then let it settle. Try not to drift around. See, I'm anticipating the ground, so it's squirrely a little bit. Yeah. So don't anticipate, just like when they teach you at the range, you don't anticipate the shot. You're always surprised when it comes up. Should be like that when you're landing to a degree, because you see I got a little squirrely there at the end. All right, so I'll lower this. All right, so there's a couple ways you land in and out of airport place. If you don't have enough room, Yeah, alright, so right, you'll feel your shoulder in your hand. There'll be a running takeoff like we do at the airport or anywhere if you have distance. You could do a max performance when you come straight up. It all depends on your weight and how much power you have available, or you could do a circling climb. So I'm going to do first max performance. So I'm going to turn off the car beat all the way down. We want to have all available power. So I now have up to about a little less than 24 inches. So let's see how far we can climb straight up. So I'm going to check my left, forward, and right.
Clear.
Eyes outside. We get light on the skids, and we go straight up, hopefully. Last week I was getting like 600 feet straight up, but there were 40-mile-an-hour winds. And we're at 24 inches. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. See, this doesn't have like all the power. Yep. See, that's all we're going to really climb.
Yeah.
All right. And we got the trees here, so it could be blocking any wind. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to come to the left. And you could taxi back nice and slow, back to the end and do a running takeoff. Or I call this my Magnum PI. I think I showed you this at the island.
A little corkscrew move?
Yep, exactly. So I'm going to just stay inside the building, get a little altitude over these bushes. You got to remember, all these bushes and all this stuff on the ground causes mechanical turbulence for any like air in here. So it pushes stuff back up into you. It doesn't go away freely. So you just got to be wary of that. Yeah, I feel a little drop. But you see, I'm getting airspeed, so I'm using airspeed. I'm trading off my airspeed for power. Like I didn't have enough power to climb up straight, but they see how much my airspeed has dropped down. I mean, my power's dropped down. See, just corkscrew up. Back into the wind. Keep up forward airspeed. Especially once we hit the wind, you'll see the power drop, the manifold pressure drop quite a bit. There we go. Bring it back up, straight into the wind. You see it went all the way down. So now we just get our climb in. So hold up forward cyclic, push forwards, and climb out. This is where you do like the most manipulation between the collective, the pedals, the cyclic, climbing in and stuff, climbing out.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to overpull the power, but you want to climb. So keep us climbing forwards. Try to get a little more forward airspeed. I'm going to give us a little bit of car paint. Like I said, the turbine and the 44, you don't have to pull that. It does it automatically on its own. You don't need to worry about that. It's just this smaller one. Get our nose up. I'm going to go over the top of this power line right there. Nice. So keep on climbing forwards. Get us up to like 800 feet, so a little forward airspeed. There we go. So you see, I just bring this cyclic just centered. It's not even so much turning, it's just centered, so you don't feel like you're canted too much. Get a little more forward airspeed. A little clear all the way around. I always push up a little bit past, like I said, 800. So I'll go a little past 800. So I know if I push over to get the forward airspeed, it's going to descend, a little bit because you're pushing nose down to get forward airspeed. Yeah. But not too much. So see, a little over 800. So let's just start pushing forwards now. Push forwards. Hang on a second. Wait for it to catch up. See how the nose is coming down. We're descending. Oh, I need a little more forward airspeed. I don't have much power to pull, so I'm going to pull a little bit. And you'll just drop down to the 800 feet. Or a little over 800, that's fine, 65 knots. Now just hold it forwards, hold it forwards. Right, if you notice, the big thing is not to jerk back and forth, just slow input. And you feel how like it's slowing, going up and down. So you just gotta get used to that. All right, so I'm gonna clear this. So we're clear left, we're clear forward, come right, so come to the right, please. Run this way. And just try to keep us level, keep the forward airspeed, good. Good. So pulling power low. See how you're bringing the nose down? Yeah. So this, that's what I said, just nice and easy and slow.
So when am I just pulling a little to the right, or it's like I'm pushing forward and pulling right?
Right, you're pushing forward 10 things. So it's just nice, easy.
But I'm saying when I'm turning, do I still keep that forward pressure on the cyclic and go to the...
Yeah, exactly. You don't give more, you don't give less. You just I always say just lock in your airspeed and just do all your adjustments from there.
Okay. Yeah, because I think I'm like
pushing a little. Yeah,
pushing and pulling,
You're not used to it. All right, so come back to the left a little. So you got the what's it called, the dump out there, whatever, overgrown dump out there. We used to practice in these fields over here. There's Yaphank prison's right there.
Oh yeah.
And I used to come in here, I was doing autos, and I was going out to the left every time. And I didn't realize, one time I went up to the right, and I didn't know the prison was there. I went right over the prison, it's like, shit.
Yeah, they probably think you're coming to
break someone ass. Right, because there's Suffolk County Police Headquarters, Yaphank, right there. So let's go buzz those bastards. Say Nassau rules, Suffolk jewels, and pee on them. I used to do stuff into these fields, but these people had a fit, so. All right, I'm going to come to the right, so right is clear. So there, there's Suffolk County right there, that building right there. Those are the prisons, the little pods. Right there, that's Brookhaven Airport right there.
Oh, okay.
So we got to make sure we stay out of their airspace too, because that's uncontrolled, so people aren't always looking for other people. There's our airport right there. We're going to head down towards the shore. There's I'm going to bring us to the left for a second. All right, so actually that helps right there. I don't know what they're doing down there, but you see all the smoke and steam is blowing that way, so we know the winds are coming from there. There's this group of trees right here. On the other side, you see that a bunch of bushes, whatever.
Yeah.
It used to be all trees in there too. They burnt it down a few months ago. I used to come down and go through there like really low at like 10 feet, 15 feet, at like 60 knots. It's like my Death Star trench run, like zipping through there. As you're zipping around, and right down there at the edge there's an abandoned boat, another one. Like I said, you'll see them all over the island, different places. Yeah, there's my boat. You see where like that road is?
Yeah.
That's all it was. It was just a tiny little road I could just fit through.
Yeah.
All right, so let's just get over this way. And we got to be careful of the birds over here because
of the dump.
Yeah. I really don't come over here too much because of them. See, they're all right here. So like I said, there's a bird right there. So if you see any, just call them out. If you ever see a bird, we never push the cycle. Like I said, you would turn, left, right, or lower the collective.
But never push over.
Push over. That's a low G push over. You see, Long Island is all golf courses. There's 8 billion golf courses.
Yeah.
It really is. Oh, I didn't mean to be rude the other day. Is this your first child?
Yeah.
A boy or girl?
Boy.
Name?
Benny.
Oh,
Bennett.
nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, he's a cutie.
How old is he?
7 months now.
Oh, 7 months. That's great.
Yeah.
So he's getting a little bit past a little harder stage, but now he's more awake. And
he's fun. He's laughing.
Oh, is he? Yeah.
At least one of us is.
Right. Well, exactly. But yeah, my son's daughter, I told you, is 11 months. She's just starting to walk a little bit and everything, so it's great. She recognizes. She kisses, like if they go on FaceTime, they'll kiss. She's learning that. Stuff, which is cute.
Yeah, it's fun.
All right, so I want you to hold us forward and just head towards the shoreline right here. Hold us 65. You got your hand on the collective, right?
Yep.
Yeah, good. So remember, it's never a death grip, just everything nice and loose, whatever. That's the big thing, not to tense up and keep positive control. I know it's like contradictory to a degree, but you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, like holding a golf club, you don't want to...
Exactly.
You don't want to crush it, but...
Even when you hold your firearm when you go training. You got positive control, but you're not really death gripping it. All right, so let's get a forward airspeed, 65 knots. I'll just push forwards a little. Good. We'll raise the collective a little so we don't descend. We have the power, so good. So I'll just hold it. That's it. All right, wait a second. Wait, about 65 knots, good. We can always ease down a little on the collective. So we don't even push down, we just ease on it, the collective, not the cyclic. So we'll descend a little to what we want. We'll just come out over the water a little bit because I want to be on the other side of the airport when we go in. I don't want to make sure I stay out of their airspace. The water's starting to warm up, so we won't freeze to death totally. It was all frozen during the winter all the time.
Yeah.
I come out over there to practice a lot too, the sandbars and this point.
You land on any icebergs?
On the ice, no. No, the sand, the beach. Yeah, you see, they're playing from Brookhaven.
Yeah.
Once they just took off. So that's why we try to always stay like 1,000. So we're always well below the planes. The pattern altitude for the planes is like 1,400 feet. All right, so just come to the right just a hair and keep the forward cycling. Good. A little bit more. So you don't want to bleed it off. A little bit more airspeed. A little bit more. Yeah, your arm will get tired doing this because you don't have the, well, you see how you got the nose over? Oh, yeah. So just let it come up, relax, and just hold it. Hold it. Right there, and you'll just catch yourself. Like I said, a lot of things you just go with it, and then just correct it when it comes out. Yeah. Because if you wind up trying to correct it too much, you'll overcorrect and you're all over the place. So we'll stay close to the shore here. I just want to make sure I stay out of the airspace. So we'll stay close. Heaven forbid we have an engine failure. I want to make it to land. It's a little too cold to go swimming. Yeah. Maybe in the summer. Right. And all the golf courses. Some of these nice houses down there. What's this, Brightwater? Is this? No, this isn't Brightwater. It's Brightwater's down there. But look at these mansions. You see on the North Shore, it's even sicker. Yeah. Yeah, half these houses will be gone in 20 years anyway, you know. They'll be washed out, right? Yeah. Well, I lived right down by the water too, right? I had Sandy, the flooding. One of my son's friends, his house got washed out completely. Really? Because he was right down on the, like 100 feet from where the beach. Yeah. Yeah, it's all fun and games until hurricane season. Yeah, exactly. That was all I could afford when we bought it. Yeah, right now that all that property, even though it's this close to the water, it's still, you know, a gold mine. It is. So like there you go out by the Hamptons, and they're all right there, and you're like, you crazy. Yeah, I think last year they did a bunch of dredging in Montauk, and they said like after one summer all the sand got washed away anyway. They spent like $10 million on sand. Exactly. It lasted one summer. Just a little more forward. So there's our airport. I want to get on the other side of it because they're using runway 6 and 24, which is, you know, on the horizon from us, horizontal from us. So I want to be on the other side before I head back in. Talk to them. So actually just head for the point, land right in front of us. So get us 65 knots. So just push forward a little. A little bit more. You can make a right turn and join the downwind fire base. There we go. We're going to pull the collector so we don't really descend too much. Alright, that's good. Now hold it. Just hold it. Don't ease up. Don't ease up. Because it's just a helicopter going through stuff. Look. Right there. It's good. So just hold it. And we're back to level. Very good. If you look that way, there's the runways 33 and 15. I don't know if you know how the runways got their numbers. It's by compass heading. Okay, yeah, I think you told me that. Right, so going that way is 33. Coming towards us is 15. We're using 6 and 24, so 24 is that way, you know, to the southwest, and 6 heads towards northeast. Pretty basic, pretty simple. So just hold up forward airspeed there, good. You realize your hand will get tired, your arm will get tired. Yeah. When I was flying a lot itself, I'd go home and like take a nap for like half an hour because my shoulder and all, so you get used to it. So keep up forward thing, see how we turn it. So just bring it back nice and slow. Give it a second to catch up. Hold the power back in. We don't need that much. And just hold it forward. Hold it forward. Very good. A little bit more, just a tiny bit more forward airspeed. I bet your house is a mess all the time too now. Yeah. Well, my wife's like a neat freak, so. Oh, that's good. That's good then. Yeah, the living room when the baby's in there, it's just a total disaster. Yeah. All the stuff. The food stuff. They have like a curtain, a sheet they put down. Yeah. And then she wears one, like when they feed her. But you guys, it's all different now. There's a plane out there. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, like, you know,
my parents or her parents will be telling us stuff, and it's like, yeah, they don't recommend that anymore.
No, exactly.
Like, oh, there's nothing in the crib, you should put a blanket in there. It's like, yeah, they actually tell you don't do that anymore.
Yeah, it's like everything's all different, even the food and how you just all different. So I'm going to listen to ATIS. We're right at the edge of this. So I'm going to come out to a little left.
125 for clearance. Advise initial contact information November.
Information November.
Long Island Tower information November 1256 Zulu observation. Wind 02012, gust 22, visibility 10.
Gust 22.
Clouds of 13,000, 25,000 scattered. Temperature 182.13, temperature 3018. The visual approaches in use, landing party runways 33 left and right. Caution birds, be left for birds and city, Long Island MacArthur Airport.
You're using 33, you said?
For closed traffic, contact 125 for clearance. Advise initial contact information November. Long Island Tower information November 1256 Zulu observation. Wind 02012, gust 22, visibility 10. Sky condition, few clouds of 13,000, 25,000 scattered. Temperature 182.13, temperature 3018. The visual approaches in use, landing party runways 33 left and right. Caution birds, be left for birds and city, Long Island MacArthur Airport. All departures except for closed traffic, contact 121.25 for clearance. Advise initial contact information November.
You use it 33. All right. Cool.
So what does that mean, 33?
So they're using this runway.
Oh, okay.
Right there. I thought they were using the other one, so that's why you listen. Come on, Tower Helicopter 555, Uniform Papa.
Got 9 Delta Fox, runway 33 left, clear for takeoff, extend your upwind. Check 532, traffic ahead into your right, Cessna is going to be turning northbound.
Roger, we got a check 532.
Cap 3104, turn right, heading 360, contact departure.
Right 360, contact departure.
Check 532, left NX control, no contact departure.
Contact departure, clear check 532.
24 Delta Fox, runway 33 right, clear touch and go.
33 right, clear touch and go. What's your Delta Fox?
5253 Charlie, number 2, following a Cessna Malfano, runway 33 right, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, number 253 Charlie, runway 33 right.
5 from Papa, squawk 4354, verify you have November.
Papa, squawk 4354, have information November, inbound for the SOD.
Scott 136 Delta Fox, number 1, 123 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, clear to land.
Alright, so we're going to head, you see where the tower is? Head for the tower.
Tower 124 out, this touch and go, be a full stop.
Scott 124 Delta Fox, copy your request.
So before I can come into their airspace, I have to call him, and he has to read back my whole tail number. He has to say, he heard him say November 555, Uniform. Then he gives me a squawk. They always ask different things, so you just got to listen.
Uniform Papa, radar contact 5 miles to the south, proceed inbound to the SOD, out of below 600, west of 33 left at all times.
5 Uniform Papa, west of 33 left at all times, descending down to 600, inbound for the SOD, 5 Uniform Papa.
Delta Fox, start your left.
So they always want us in at like 600 feet underneath at an altitude.
Go to Lima, I'm going to have Cessna holding the fire prior to you.
Oh no, I want the slopes.
Tower Helicopter 46 Alpha. SOD, what's that pattern?
Cessna 4046 Alpha, SOD, clear for takeoff, extend your up and I'll call the cross one.
Clear for takeoff for SOD 46 Alpha.
There's another helicopter in it.
Clear to land, keep your speed up.
So just keep a forward airspeed. 65.
5 Uniform Papa, keep your speed up, SOD, clear to land.
Alright, 5 Uniform Papa, keep our speed up. I'd like to go into the slopes.
99709, runway 33 left, line up await traffic.
So let's get a forward airspeed.
Line up await 33 left, 709.
36 Delta Fox,
We can only go so fast.
5 Uniform Papa, roger, proceed inbound to the slopes.
Alright, 5 Uniform Papa, inbound for the slopes, out of below 600. So just hold the 7.
Julie Alpha, we're extending our upwind.
We're just going to keep an eye out for a helicopter.
Julie Alpha.
He'll keep us separated because we're under radar coverage, but we always keep ourselves. So we don't go below 500 here. Now you feel this bumpiness right here? That's all mechanical turbulence. It's the wind hitting the houses and everything else,
9709,
pushing up into us. So generally, always when you're coming into land, you always get a little squirrely.
709.
So let's just
call your cross
hold the forward airspeed.
You got my cross line, 709.
124 Delta Fox, right, traffic follows you at 12 o'clock, 2 miles on the right crossing.
Out of attack, 124.
5 Uniform Papa, landing at the slope will be at your on-risk. Traffic at the midfield left downwind is a Cessna.
Alright, 5 Uniform Papa, keep an eye on traffic, landing on risk at the SOD.
Geo to Lima, turn base to continue, a D36, holding the prior to you, Bonanza.
You got it, 0 to Lima.
Bonanza 266 Hotel, Long Island Tower, and 2 left, line up away traffic, 3 mile left base.
So just try to keep us
to the left of the tower? Or
yeah, just a tiny bit left of the tower. I'll correct you once we get closer.
530 Charlie, going around, runway 33 right.
Extend your up one.
To push the cycle back out, because sometimes it'll feel like you're flying sideways.
Yeah.
Just to keep us in trim, like I'm keeping us in trim. So we're pushing back a little against the wind.
33 right.
Land is 659 Romeo, Sierra 659 Romeo on the tower, hold short on ACC, right?
You see where the tower is, and there's that white building hangar to the left? We're going to go in between those two hangars, the yellow and the white hangar.
Yes.
Here's the plane crossing over.
Helicopter 4046 Alpha, affirmative. Helicopter 4046 Alpha, you can start your left crosswind. Once you're on the crosswind, traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles northwestbound, helicopter 400.
Starting crosswind, looking for traffic for his Alpha.
He's not going to see us.
709, traffic off the left wing, helicopter 600.
Site 709.
Oh, that's on the right, or is that a plane?
That's a plane. No, the helicopter's out there.
Oh, okay.
Because he would go upwind, crosswind, downwind, basic final back to here, because he's right here in the pattern.
5253 Charlie, traffic.
There's the runways over there, so we're flying on the planes.
92 Alpha Fox, start your left crosswind.
Do you see the plane up there? That white plane out over there? That's like the crosswind. It's hard to see. I'll catch you with the glare.
Yeah, I see him.
659 Romeo, Long Island Tower.
So that would be the crosswind. Downwind, he'd be heading down towards us.
833 right, 659 Romeo.
5253 Charlie, start your crosswind. Sorry, my crosswind, 53 Charlie.
See out there? No, he's talking about the other helicopter.
That's a 555 Uniform Papa traffic ahead and to your left on the downwind is a helicopter 600.
25 aircraft in sight.
5 Uniform Papa, roger. Helicopter 4046 Alpha, helicopter traffic at your 11 o'clock, a mile northbound 300, report in sight.
Yeah, so looking for traffic,
46 Alpha.
32 Lima, running 33 left, clear touch and go.
Yeah, I got him out there.
Oh, yeah, right there. Like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's not an issue.
Alpha, turn base, continue.
They have no Black Hawks out here. If they have Black Hawks, we try not to overfly. We don't make them jealous.
Yeah.
But I don't see anybody, so we'll just cut through. You'll get a ton of Black Hawks over time.
At 12 o'clock in a mile, 33 right, clear touch and go.
Memorial Day weekend, we get the F-35s and the Falcons here.
Call the base,
Like we get to fly right next to them and everything.
Oh, is that one right there, or is that? That's not a Black Hawk, is it?
No. Oh, yeah.
Correction, helicopter 4046 Alpha, Sod, clear to land.
Sod, clear to land, 46 Alpha.
It's behind us.
Yep,
there's a Black Hawk. We're not going to overfly them, so it's fine.
Touch and go.
I want to stay away because they're going to be landing there.
Straight under, 93 right.
And have a helicopter behind us.
33 right, 126 above line track.
Don't look at them, they get jealous.
We'd like to depart to the west.
So this is where we go. So I got the wind socks. I'm looking at these wind socks. 1, 2, and there's another third one over there.
Do you want flat following? What's your destination?
Kilo Foxtrot, Romeo Golf.
So I want to land into the wind. We don't land like the runways.
Jersey Lima, Roger, fly.
The sun is right here. The slopes are
1,400.
270 out of below 1.4, 0 to Lima.
All right, so it's clear left and right. We always check
Romeo, contact departure,
runway.
Departure right there, so fine, Romeo.
Delta Foxtrot, number 1, running 33 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 23 left,
And we're practice.
Once you fall to Foxtrot, look for company base, turn over Bayport.
Okay, what's your fourth box?
Helicopter 5 Uniform Papa, monitor ground, remain clear of all hard surfaces.
All right, 5 Uniform, monitor ground clear of all surfaces. I'll talk to you. Have a good day.
302.
So I'll get up over here, I'll touch down, I'll switch over to ground.
Talking 2, departure coming out of 1,400, you can start your left turn now.
We got him in sight, and we're turning left now.
2 falls to Foxtrot, turn base now, number 2, company over Bayport, off right line 1,000, runway 33 left, clear to
They
land.
call it the slopes and it gets slopey.
Clear land, we have that traffic inside, just be advised, there's
Right,
activity over Bayport. We just departed.
Aircraft departing Bayport, type and altitude are unknown.
Hold on, Tower Sky, 126 Hotel Foxtrot. Did you say runway 33 left or right?
Perfect.
26 Hotel Foxtrot, make a straight and 33 right.
Wrong ground, helicopter November 555, Uniform Papa.
Helicopter 555, Uniform Papa, Long Island ground.
Wrong ground, good morning. Helicopter 555, Uniform Papa. Here in the slopes, we'll be doing some maneuvers. Remain clear of all hard surfaces and I'll be stalking via bar.
5 Uniform Papa, Rod.
Alright, so we're going to practice pickups, touchdowns, hovering and stuff a little bit. Alright? So whenever we practice and do things, it's always into the wind. Of course, taxiing, you have a tailwind, this and that, but generally everything else is always into the wind. Alright, so actually let me pick us up and get us a little more level. This is kind of not that level. I should pick us up. Fine, so over here is a little bit better. There we go. Alright, I'm going to let it settle, come down. So if you're coming down, you're settling.
On the west side, we detect.
If anything, you always want to be going forwards. Never sideways, never backwards. The point of that is if a skid hits, you wind up flipping over.
Yeah.
So you can always come forwards. You see how our skids are bent up a little bit. So
yeah.
It's always forwards, never sideways and never backwards. Backwards tail, left and right, we'll flip over with the skids. Get the helicopter up over there. All right, so eyes outside. So, like I said, our left pedal is our power pedal. So whatever we're applying power, like raising the collective and everything, you'll always give a little left pedal to counteract, because you're adding more power, so it's causing more torque.
Yeah.
So that's why you give the left pedal. When you landing, descending, this and that, you'll always give it a tiny bit of right pedal, you know, taking.
Yeah.
You're holding the tail even. So, little collective. You can ride up with the pedals with me. Just don't get stiff. Just nice and easy. Think almost
neutral feet.
Yeah, just feel like there's an egg underneath them, like how they tell you to drive.
Yeah.
All right, so eyes outside. All right, so what we're going to do is raise the collective. Come with me, go with me, until we get really a little bit light on the skids. And when it starts getting light on the skids, we want to feel what the helicopter's doing. We want to find neutral. We want to go straight up. So you start lifting up, right? I'm just going to purposely do something. So you're coming up like this, and you feel the helicopter going to the left. Just lower the collective down a little, and just give a little more right pedal. Then you start bringing it up, and you start to feel like we're going to go to the right or to the left or forward or back. Just lower the collective a little, so we're not climbing, and just make whatever adjustment, because we want to try to come straight up. So nice and slow, nice and slow. Eyes out. I'm getting a feel. We're a little slope to the right. Getting a feel what the helicopter wants to do. So it's a little backwards. So it was going forward. I came back a little, going to the left. So now we just hold it here. So we want to hold the power. We don't want to be easy on it. See, if we loosen up on the power, we're going to drop. So let's raise the power, but we don't want like this kind of power. We want, when we climb up, just nice and easy and smooth. And we don't want to go to like a 3 to 5 foot hub. So eyes outside the distance. We don't care about the gauges anymore. Just look for big boob, naked, dead hookers out there. That's what I think of. So just try to find center with the cyclic. So come back towards me. You don't want to feel me pulling on you. So come back this way. I'm going to ease up so you can get a feel of what you're doing.
Yeah.
All right, so come back towards me. All right, so let me show you a trick too, because we don't want to start pendulating them like that. So what happens, say, I'm going to the right. I'm pulling up, I'm going to the right, I'm going to the right. So I'm going to go with it, and then just correct a little bit back left, and then back like a hair to the right to make it centered.
Okay.
If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm going to the left, all right? I'm going to push it to the right, and then come back to the left with a hair, just to center it. You see how I come to a stop?
Yeah.
If you say you keep on doing right,
yeah, then
I'm going to push left. I'm going to push left. I'm going to push right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to push left. No, that's what you always come back like a hair, the opposite direction, just to help center it out, if you understand.
Yeah.
I think I sent you a video of that. I don't remember if I did. So come cycling towards me a little. See, we're drifting to the right. So come a little bit to the left. That's not relaxed. Just worry about the cycling. I got the collective, so and the pedals. So yeah, I just want you to feel what I'm doing, but just worry about the cycling. Sorry, we're going to the right. So just come back a little. See, that was a little too much. So just go with it. Go with it, because what happens? Say you go with it, I fix it. You're going to go all over.
Yeah.
So you go with it. We're not going to hit anything unless you're going to hit something. Adjust. But if you're not, I'm going with it. I'm going back. So and I'll just slow it down. Slow it down a little, and then hold it back to neutral, and we stop. The big thing is trying not to overcorrect.
Yeah.
All right, so you're on the cyclic again. Come a little bit towards me. All right, so going to the left. So just ride with it, and then ease up. Input, and then back to neutral. And then we stop. There we go. So we're going backwards, so just easy, easy. And almost go with it a little bit, and then slowing it down. Because what happens is then it's an overcorrection when you do the total opposite. Go a little to the right, and back center.
It is tricky finding that sweet spot.
Yes, it is. All right, let me bring us over to the right. And the best thing is to try to find where the winds are. So I see the windsock right in front of me out there. You see it to the right? Right here. No, look forward right there where the plane is, right underneath where that plane is. So I see we're almost like pointing a little bit more right pedal. I'll give it. Kind of make it easier. All right. And just hold it. So you're on the cyclic? Yep, you just got to try to find that sweet spot. And once you start moving, just, like I said, go with it, right, like that, and then just hold it. Oop, you let it come back too easy. We'll stop that. Right, it's fine. That's why it's best. Once you start off, and you start going crazy like that, right? Just stop all movement.
Yeah.
I want to show you. It's like, look, like I said, you're going over like crazy like this, whatever. I just stop all movement. Stop all movement. Don't do anything else. See, then it comes back to almost a neutral. I see. We're heading a little forwards over this. Because what happens is the wind is hitting this crevice, making the air a little more difficult to. There we go. A little smoother air for us. There we go. So come back a little towards me with the cycle. A little to the left, to the left. There we go. All right, now just go with it and slow it down. Slow it down. Yep. There we go. Let's get neutral.
Yeah, I feel like almost I'm trying to do small movements, and they're either too big or they're not big enough.
I always say to everybody, whatever you think to input, cut it in half. Honestly, just cut it in half. And even that. And this is just, you know, push-pull tubes. When you get the hydraulics, it's even. Yeah. All right, so go to the right. So just go with it a little, and then ease up. Just ease up, and then, like I said, ease up some, then go back to a neutral, and it'll stop. Now hold it right there. Hold it right there. Hold it. There we go. All right, we'll go with it, we'll go with it, we'll go with it. You see, and now we're just correct. See, there's nothing for us to hit here. All right, I'm going to come back and give us some more room taxi because we have to stay clear of hard surfaces. We'll go back over here. So especially when you have a tailwind, let the wind do all the work. See, I'm not like doing anything. I'm letting the wind do all the work. As long as I find what that sweet spot is, so I'm not going back and forth with the pedals and stuff. It's just going with the sweet spot. All right, so slow down a little. I slow down. If I don't, I don't. Let me get us a little forward. I'll swing us around. I don't want you to do that right now. All right, so just hold it right here. We're into the wind. That's pretty good. Eyes outside. And just relax. The big thing is relax, but positive control. So push towards me a little. You don't want to feel me pulling on you. Back a little. Right there. Eyes outside. Eyes outside. A little bit to the left. Yeah, you just got to find that center sweet spot. You're pulling a little to the right, so come back to the left. All right. Now forward. Still internally, you know, doing it. So just easier, come back towards me. This way a little. Everybody does it. It took me forever. Every single person always pulls right to the right and forward or back. Just so you get a center, get a good feel. It's like one of the hardest things to learn to do is the hover. Taxi. So just go with it and then ease up, and then right back into it like I said. You see it like back into it for the neutral and it holds it. Back towards Mesa. The winds are picked up, so it makes it a little harder. We can do it. Back towards me. I feel like I'm fighting you.
Oh, okay.
If you feel me pressing on you, just go like with where I am. So we're coming to the left now. Eyes outside. We don't care about the gauges. So I'm going to ease up, and you see you're going forward, right? So just ease up, and then catch it. There you go, right there, just like that. Now hold that. Going forward again, so go with it, and then ease up, and find the neutral. Best thing is keep your eyes outside. Good. Very good. Just a tiny to the left. Come back a little bit towards me, right there. All right, try to fix it. Go with it, and then come back to center. Go with it. A little too much. Now we're going to the left. There we go. So we just push through, and just level out. I'm going to put it down for a second.
Okay.
All right, just relax your hand. Shake it out. I'll open up the door, get some air.
Is there like a general position, like this is center, or you just kind of got to feel it out?
What center is like almost right here. It's almost like right here when we sit down, you know, when you're turning down and everything. Center's right here. When we're up in the air, it's always back just ahead, because remember, like I said, we're fighting our natural reaction to pull, and we're fighting translating tendency to push this way. So like I always say, it's a little bit towards me and a little bit to the left, just like a hair. But like we're sitting here, the blade is thrown off, because this is neutral when we're just sitting here. Yeah. You see, like this, see how crappy that feels? Yeah. So this is neutral here, but when we're up in the air, it's neutral's more like this. Yeah. Okay, so let me close my door. Let's try again. All right, so eyes outside. Nice and slow, nice and slow. And you see like how I'm pulling it back towards me a little bit, to the left. A little left paddle. All right, what's the helicopter want to do? So I got it centered. A tiny bit to the left. Maybe a little left paddle. There we go. Straight up. All right, so look at the cyclic. Like you said, you saw it's back a little bit towards me, a little bit back, right there. It's like centered. But you gotta understand, anytime, whoever you have in a helicopter here, the center will be always a little different, but generally that'll be like the center, you know, depending on the weight and everything. All right, so you have control on the cycle, so I'm gonna ease up. Come back towards me a little. So just go with it for a second, and then back to neutral. There we go. So just go with it. We're not going to bounce anything out here, so just go with it. You don't have to worry about stopping it. There we go. So just go back a hair. We're not supposed to be going backwards, I know, but just a hair, so we're not overcorrecting too much. Oh, we're pretty far up anyway. Oh, good. Hold it. So watch that, come back, then like push through, go with it. All right, let's go back. We'll go one more time and then probably about enough time. So taxiing nice and slow. Using the tailwind. Sometimes it might be a little crooked or whatever, but whatever works. But actually not, you look at that windsock right there, it's right behind us. Alright, so I'm going to come to a stop. I'm going to clear my right tail. You always clear your right tail with your left paddle turn, so right tail is clear. And come at 90-degree turn. So I turn 90 degrees, nice and slow, stop, 90 degrees, back into the wind. And like I said, back into the wind, you always push it a little forwards just to, no, you don't get pushed backwards. There we go. Alright, so you're on the cyclic, so bring it towards me and back a hair. Back this way, just a hair. There we go. Eyes outside. Back. Go with it and just fix yourself. There we go. Come back. Let it go, tiny bit, and then back. You see, that was, I know, you see how long it took. Like, we were still going back, and I saw your big input. Like I said, you got to give it a second or two to catch up, but that input was so big, by the time you caught back up, we were going to back like this. Yeah. All crazy. So just do a little input, and then you give it a half a beat. Back towards me a little. Back this way. Hold it.
Yeah, I think it's that 2-second delay between the input and the reaction.
And you've done like 2 or 3 inputs in that thing, so it's all catching up to everything all at once. Yeah, it's really very fine. Come back here. Once you get it, it's like, oh, I can't believe it took me so long, but it's something like, it'll click in just one day. It takes people 15, 20 hours before they can actually hover and pick up and touch down.
Yeah, like you almost have to kind of anticipate, like, all right, I'm going to move this a little bit, and then this is going to happen in a second, and just let it.
It's staying ahead of the helicopter.
Let the evolution happen.
Yep.
Long Island ground taxi parking via Bravo Sierra.
Over this
Sierra to park, Frontier Flight 3942.
Carrier 212, you said you had information, Oscar?
Oh yeah, Oscar, Carrier 212.
All right, we're probably close to your time.
Good morning, Long Island ground.
Money and everything.
17 is in south requesting taxi to the active with Oscar.
We'll taxi up this way a little bit.
Track 217, Long Island ground, runway 6. Follow the twin Tecnum on Sierra.
Remember, we got wind pushing us from the right now, so we have to counteract that.
6, run up wide portion of Alpha, and we'll follow the twin on the track 217.
And we'll taxi via Sierra, Carrier track 217.
On ground, helicopter 5 view Papa in the slopes, like the hub attacks back in the parking.
We'll pop back to that.
Helicopter 555 uniform Papa, Long Island ground, hover taxi and parking via Whiskey.
Alright, 5 view Papa, hub attack back in the parking via Whiskey after that. Alright, so we checked the taxiway before we cross out. It's clear left and right. I got the plane running up.
Long Island ground, Skyhawk 145.
They're not supposed to run up.
Side with Oscar.
They do whatever they want. Just ease up on the pedals. Let me do the pedals, alright?
November 145 Hotel.
Especially when we go through here too, like you used to it.
Taxi via Whiskey Golf. Just give way to the helicopter, pulling into the ramp.
Too late, he's in my way. See, we got that tailwind.
You want me to go hand off the cyclic altogether?
Yeah, I got it, thank you.
Hotel 5, show you have information, Oscar?
Yes, we have Oscar, and we need to run up as well. 145.
November 145 Hotel.
See, it's not supposed to be sitting there. But Heritage does whatever they want.
145 Hotel.
Yeah, that's more comfortable. How did it feel today?
Good.
It's just getting used. I mean, this is your first real flight, so.
Yeah.
Now, we've been talking for a while, but it's your first real flight, so.
Yeah, the weather hasn't exactly been cooperative.
It's a nightmare
Hotel 5,
lately.
the right opposite direction, Cessna.
We landed here on the oil spot over here.
Staying to the right, 145 Hotel 5 truck.
Keep our blades within the front of that little line in front of us. Usually your ass is parallel with
126 Hotel 5.
the gas box. We're a little back. Okay. Hold the cycle, please. All right, so shut down, we roll off.
The west side, 126 Hotel 5.
That's great. So we roll off, cycle friction on, start our timer. Yeah, turn it down.
2 minutes, right?
2 minutes. For 2 minutes, at 75%, so let me roll us back up. Put this in, 120, 121. I mean, how do you feel you did?
Good, you know, I mean, comfortable.
Good, I'm glad. Not too uncomfortable when you cut this off.